Yeah, through all the pain and broken promises, I stand tall through it all, you never catch me slip. As I evolve into the nigga that these rappers fear, I pray for calls from top dog to get me out of here. And when I'm on long gone, ain't no time for friends. Where the fuck your ass was at when I was in the gym? I'm looking back, I never thought that I would end up here. I'm writing raps and trying to change the lives of all my kin. We shedding tears cause my nigga locked down. All he wanted was the glory and the fame and the stage just so he could tell his story. I've been working all week, I've been getting no sleep, thinking nothing better.
What's the deal, baby? It's another episode of Somethin Light, the best NBA podcast out right now. Episode 3. We appreciate everybody that viewed the first 2 episodes, liked and shared. Keep rocking with us. We got some more stuff coming through. Hey, who you got on right there?
Oh, come on, man. You see what I got on, man. That's that wilt, the wilt of stilt, man. That wilt of stilt, baby.
Okay. I like it.
Who that you got on? What's that, a bullet jersey?
Come on, man. Hey, come on, man. All-Star weekend ended. You got to go with the All-Star MVP. It's only right. It's only right. Giannis, it's only right. Got to go with the All-Star MVP. What you over there smoking on?
Oh man, you know what? I'm not gonna sit over here and lie like I know, because I don't. Like I told you, I picked all my weeds up, but the last thing I picked up some hardcore OG again, some ice cream cake, and some I forgot the name. I can't even pronounce it, but yeah, some shit I couldn't pronounce.
Okay.
What you smoking on?
Some baklava.
Some what?
Some baklava.
Okay. What's that?
That's from it's part of it's part of Alien Labs.
Okay.
Company
Okay.
From Alien Labs, Indica.
Okay. Sound like some overseas.
Baklava. They eat it. I think believe in the Jewish community. They eat baklava. But so All-Star Weekend just got done with. Everything was in one day, unfortunately. How did you, because last week we both said we really didn't really care for it. How did you feel with the outcome of everything?
I feel like it was solid. I hated the dunk contest. That was probably one of the weakest dunk contests I've seen.
Well, you know what? Let's just start there. Fuck it. Let's start there.
Yeah. The dunk contest was just trash, bro. Like, in no disrespect to the guys who participated, you feel me? They did some cool dunks, but they should have just left it out. They should, for it to be at halftime, and if it was low key, still kind of rushed. The dunks wasn't. They was cool. It wasn't crazy. Like they was cool. They was solid dunks. You know what I'm saying?
They did one dunk in the finals, right?
Yeah. Like I just didn't like it. Then they all vote at the end. Like it was kind of weak.
Well, like they said, like Reggie said, that was the D Wade rule because of that bullshit he pulled last year.
Yeah.
So I like the way they voted, but like you said, it seemed rushed because they only did one dunk.
Yeah, like
one dunk.
If it's gonna be the dunk contest, you got to make it. It got to be a couple rounds. You feel me? It's got to be its own event in itself.
It's exciting. It's one of the most.
Yeah, it's probably, other than the All-Star game, is the most exciting. Usually is the most exciting event. So if you're gonna do a dunk contest, you got to make it. You got to give it its time and make it its real event. You feel me?
And it's bad because honestly, I think Derrick Jones and Eric Gordon, that was last year, right?
Yeah.
Was one of the most exciting dunk contests we've seen in a long time.
Yeah. And
then to go from that to this, and like I said, I don't even blame the players. It's the NBA for how they set it up. They should have y'all could have did. I don't understand why y'all just didn't do Saturday what Saturday's supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then do Sunday. Like I honestly don't understand. Like so, the dunk contest. It could have been left out. Left out. Same thing with the skill challenge.
Skill challenge was whatever.
Cool. I think it gets to show big man damn near can do anything. You see Sabonis won. Oh, my bad. Simons and what is it?
Anthony Simons.
Yeah, he won a dunk contest.
Yeah.
And then you had Sabonis who won the skills challenge. I guess it give the big man they respect.
Yeah.
And doing what they do, but that's another thing I can lift out with. 3-point contest was the most exciting.
Yeah, with Conley and Steph at the end. I liked it.
Yeah,
it.
Mike Conley showed up and showed that he, you know, he was meant to be there.
Yeah,
You could say.
yeah.
You could say.
He gave Steph a run
But
for his money.
yeah. Steph only beat him by one.
Yeah.
He only beat him by one. He took off in that first one, but he already beat him by one. So it was those events was, decent. Like I said, 3-point contest.
Yeah, the All-Star game. The All-Star game I like the All-Star game. It was solid. I liked how exciting it was. You know what I'm saying? Usually sometimes they like before they take it light and they try to get a little serious towards the end. But this one they was Steph and Dame was just hitting from wherever on the court. So it's like there was no taking it light. You feel me? Like when they hit like that from there, anywhere on the court, it's over.
Steph went 8 for 16. Dame went 8 for 16. Honestly, what the All-Star game showed me is Bron got to own a team.
Yeah,
because I understand it's just All-Star players he picking, but he 4-0,
undefeated in that new format with the draft.
Undefeated,
yeah.
But it's one nigga he take every single time, and that's Dame, every single time.
Yeah,
but the All-Star, just one of the most exciting things in the All-Star game for me was the Dame catch the lob. Then Steph caught the lob. Then Chris caught the lob. It was like, nigga, point guards acting fool right now.
Dope. Yeah.
Of course, Giannis, 16 for 16, 3 for 3 from the 3-point line. Like he was having fun out there. Like he was loving it.
Off,
MVP.
he was
set a record. He set a record for I think only person ever to go 100% from the field.
Yeah.
And then Chris Paul broke Magic's record with an assist. He had 16.
Yeah.
So, it was, and I don't know if you've seen, but Bron it seemed like Bron didn't play that. I think he played like 16 minutes, 14 minutes, something like that. He didn't really play that much.
This was Bron's, rest mode a little bit. How you got to turn up second half of the season. This is just his rest. He ain't try to go over the top. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna give it his all in this All-Star game.
The young Bulls play.
Bulls play. From the young folks,
okay, right? Okay. Speaking of young Bulls, Zion, how you missed the lob?
He was probably nervous. Because when I seen him throw it, I was gonna scream with him because he was gonna scream after. I was gonna yell with him just because. But yeah, bro, He missed a couple. He missed a couple lobs, actually, so a couple easy buckets. But I think it was the nerves. First time All-Star, you with the greats out here. You feel me? You with the greats. So first All-Star game, probably a little nerve to him.
Didn't affect Jalen. Jalen had like 23.
Yeah, Jalen hit some cold shots. I don't know if you peeped the half fake spin fade away from the quarter.
For the quarter, when he tried to catch Jalen, the lob was thrown to him, and they just came back down with. Oh my god,
that shit was nasty, bro. Okay.
Also, honestly, I've seen a lot of people say, "Oh, Bron and Steph, this is the most unstoppable thing." Like, imagine Bron and Steph on the same team. But I sat there and thought, they could imagine Dame and Steph on the same team. Like, Steph and Clay is amazing. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But Dame damn near doing what Steph do.
Yeah.
Just imagine them two niggas on the same team. Them niggas would act. That shit would be crazy.
While we on them real quick, I want to know, minus the accolades, take away the accolades, what they've done. Talking about today, if you was a GM right now, double question. If you was a GM right now, who would you take, and whose game is better? Take away the accolades and what they've done, the chips and all that. I'm talking about just off the eye test. Whose game is better, and who are you taking if you starting the team, Steph or Dame?
I'm taking Dame.
Dame's on.
Clutch shooter.
Mm-hmm.
Clutch shooter.
Can shoot from anywhere.
He can do. He's not as percentage wise is clean as Steph, but
Yeah,
he can shoot. If he hot, niggas shooting from half court.
exactly.
And
Logo
his knockdown. And his
Logo
knockdown.
Lillard.
And like I said, when it comes to late, it's Dame time.
Yeah,
It's Dame time. And you know he gonna go out. I'm not saying Steph don't go out there and fight with his heart and all that. But Dame, you feel me? Like being from Oakland, that nigga's a different breed. Like you feel me? His mentality different. That's why he don't leave Portland. But you know, you can respect it, but it's like, damn, Dame, you're not gonna win here. But you know,
he know it. He know
the
it.
athleticism, like you getting that, like the rack game is crazy. I'll take Dame.
Take Dame. Okay.
But keep it old, Dave. Stay old, Dave. Did you see what PG said after the All-Star game?
About the shot he hit on him? All of a sudden now, he would have, all of a sudden now, it was a good shot. Yeah.
Hey, but at least he was man enough to, come back and say, like, it was stupid. You was mad. You lost.
Yeah, we get it. You was bad. It was stupid to say back then, but
it was out of
he was
anger.
bad.
Yeah, but you can see that Dame, that's what he do. that's what he do. You know, that's what he do. Then I think the most disappointing part of All-Star Weekend, all completely, not the events, none of that, was Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid. Both was around. I think he was getting haircuts.
Yeah, by their barber. Got a haircut by their barber. And I guess the day of All-Star, they found out their barber was positive for COVID.
And them two didn't get to play. This is one of the reasons I said it was pointless to even do this. Like,
because it would have been more exciting. Let's keep it honest. If they played, it would have been a little more exciting. Honestly,
and
it would have been, it would have been exciting.
I don't know if Giannis goes 16 for 16 if B play.
Yeah, for sure. Like, it would have been way more exciting.
Yeah, so that seeing Ben out there, everything would have been that would have been more exciting. But on other news, Miles Leonard. Other news, dumb shit basketball players say Miles Leonard playing Call of Duty a couple nights ago called a, you can say somebody online, a racial slur, a Jewish racial slur. What's your take on this, man?
Man, it's crazy because you hear playing video games, especially when you playing games like Call of Duty, you hear stuff like that a lot. And it's toward all races. You feel me? Like you hear it a lot. Like, that's some of the most racial slurs you'll ever hear in your life. And one time is on that Call of Duty for sure. Like for sure, bro.
You ain't never lied.
Like it's I'm not surprised. Like, I'm not surprised. A lot of people do that on that game for sure. So I'm not even super surprised, especially after what he pulled last year in the bubble when everybody was with the Black Lives Matter movement. And out of respect to the movement, the players were kneeling, and he was the only person who stood standing up. The only one. Like, I get you don't want to disrespect the flag. I totally get all that. But for the moment, you could have for that moment. I support the movement.
Bro, it's ridiculous. Like you said, we didn't heard it. We didn't play Call of Duty. You didn't hear it on any other. Yeah, we didn't experience it. But it's ridiculous still. Like, you could have said it's all other words you can call somebody that don't gotta be racist. Like, that's the point of it. So you can double back and say, well, I was just in the moment, Call of Duty. You know me, bro. We play a lot of games. I don't like losing at nothing, bro.
Yeah.
But I never go to that point. I've called people all other type of stuff, but I've never went to that point. It's a respect thing.
Yeah,
it's a respect thing, bro.
For sure. Never got to a point where we using racial slurs. You feel me? Like, that shit is crazy.
No. You feel me? So you like unless you honestly feel that way about them people, that's the only reason you say it.
Exactly.
You know, that's the only reason you say it. And who can tell what other racial slurs he ain't said?
Yeah.
Like
Behind
you
closed
say,
doors, shit that
yeah,
hasn't been recorded. You feel me?
exactly. You see, he didn't. You didn't kneel with us. You didn't kneel for us or
Exactly.
any movement. You feel me? So
you can only imagine. you
yeah,
can only imagine what's being said.
You can only imagine. But I didn't really want to even discuss this, man. But we just gonna let that be what it be.
Yeah.
He lost his gaming thing he had. They dropped him. They dropped him right after the video
His
dropped.
gaming sponsor?
It's sponsored. They dropped him. Miami, this is last season, so Miami
yeah.
most likely either they're gonna release him now or he done.
Sitting out for the season, yeah.
Yeah, you can count his blessings. As simple as that. Count his blessings. But we got, I don't know if you see Antoine Walker, James Harden.
Yeah.
They got a little, always it seemed like, you always got some retired player, NBA player, they always get into it about, something at some point in the season. But to me, well, if you don't know, Tony Walker was on, I don't know what show he was on, but they asked him about Harden, and he said that Boston was right not to trade for Harden just because of the fact that his game is never going to win a championship. And if we don't forget, Bean and Mac was saying the same thing. Like that one-man ball game wasn't going to win a championship. So Harden comes back and, he come back and says stuff like that. I don't even really look at. People that are not that credible don't really matter, And then, hey, the fireback was fired by Tony Walker though. After that, I ain't even gonna lie, the fireback was fired.
Yeah,
you feel me? He let him know. 17.5, 7 rebounds, NBA champion.
with Miami, yeah.
College champion, all American McDonald's, 3-time All-Star, one of the first dudes with Adidas to get his own shoe. So he let him know, like, bro, I got some credits, nigga.
Yeah.
Put some of, hey, put the respect on my name. So, well, how do you feel about it? Like I said, this is not the first player to say Harden not gonna win doing the solo game, but it's also hard to say that with the way he's playing right now.
Yeah, he's playing the same style he was playing in Houston. It's just that he has better talent around him. So the style, of course, is not going to work when it's just him. You feel me? Look what happened before Gasol got out there with Kobe. Kobe was he wasn't putting up as crazy numbers as Harden, but he was putting up crazy numbers. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like that wasn't translating to winning until he got Powell. You feel me? And then he ended up forming the team. Like the teams Kobe had, he had talent surrounded him. Like he had talented players around him for him to still play the style he played. So Harden's still playing the same style in Brooklyn. It's just that you got KD, you got Harden, now you got Blake Griffin out there. So it's different.
And Kyrie.
You feel me? So it's different. It's a lot different, bro, than having Westbrook and, you know what I'm saying, and the other players you had around you. Like these guys are top tier players, like top 5, players in their position. So it's like the style is working. He's in the MVP conversation every year. Is it currently is working for them in Brooklyn, second in the East, or tied for first. It's working. It's the same style. So for him to say that, maybe in Houston I could understand it, but it's the same style. So I mean, and they're most likely going to the finals. I don't really see nobody in the East stopping them. So.
But the thing is, the question is though, does he want a chip? Because my thing is, it's a lot of teams that he had that could have went to the final.
True.
And like you said, Houston was different, but also the way Harden was playing wasn't gonna win no chip. It wasn't. It wasn't at all. It wasn't gonna win no chip at all. So it's like now you can say, yeah, but Harden's had good teams in the top 2. One in the West, and
Record wise, yes, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
talent wise,
Talent-wise,
this
no,
is his
I
best
agree.
squad. This is the
I
best
agree.
squad he's been around. This is
I
the best
agree.
squad he's been on.
I agree. No,
So I feel
that's
like,
facts.
but like you said, is it gonna win them a chip? We don't know yet because I got me personally, I got the Lakers, but we don't know yet. But it's possible. The way it's looking, if you want to go yes or no, the way it's looking is looking good. Like it's looking like it's gonna help them.
Well, you mentioned, you mentioned Blake Griffin. They just got him. So did that surpass them past the Lakes? You
I don't
still
want to
got.
say. I don't want to say it like it's like, oh shit, oh it's just over now. Like I don't think it's like that. Like I think Blake will have a positive impact, but I don't think it's gonna be like. I don't think he's gonna be Blake from the Clippers all of a sudden. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he'll have a small impact on the team, but it's not big enough to where it's like, oh shit, like this shit is just over, done with. Maybe in the East, I can say that, but I mean, Blake still can't check AD. Blake still can't check Bron. Nobody on this. So that's just my opinion. But yeah, I don't think it's automatic championship. But as of right now, does it help them as the favorites with the way the teams are right now? AD being out and all that. Yeah.
At first, when I seen it, I said, all right, when they got Blake, I was like, shit, Blake's might need to make a move. But then I had to sit there and think, like, this ain't like you said, this ain't Clipper Blake. This Blake averaging 12 points, like 5 rebounds. I think he ain't played since February. And when he did play his last 5 games, he was shooting like 32%.
Yeah.
He minus 3 and a plus minus. So it's like it can help. It can help, but I don't know if we got Bron. So
yeah.
Everybody know Bron gets to the playoffs it's a whole different game. It's a whole different thing. So, we'll see. But Blake going there did change some shit up. That did.
Yeah.
That did give them.
It helped.
If you didn't think that was front runners in the East, then before, shit. If Blake is
Lob City
can
2.0,
get them 15 to 20.
2.0 at that point.
Blake figure out how to get 15 to 20. It's a problem.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
For sure.
You know that. Tonight's the night, second half of the season. It starts back tonight. You got Utah, number 1 in the West. Then you have Philly, number 1 in the East, to finish off the first half of the season. You think it stay that way?
I think Philly will finish top 3 in the East. I don't think they finish off number 1. And I'm also going to feel the same way with Utah, only because the trade deadline's approaching and you hear all these rumors of teams, the potential trades they could make. But for a fact the top teams, like for instance the Lakers, are about to make some moves to improve their roster. So I think that over time through the season, those might change a little bit. I think Utah stays top 3, but I don't think they stay number 1. Me personally.
Okay. I can. I feel the same way. I feel maybe Philly. I feel like can be number 2. It's all between how Joel keep playing.
Yeah,
it's a chance they stay number 1 because you have to see how it's gonna go with Harden, Durant, Kyrie, Blake all together at one time. If ain't no telling if they fully gonna just be taking off like they are right now. It's a chance they do. There's a chance they do. There's a chance they don't. So we'll see how that go. But yeah, and then Giannis, like you said, if trades happen, if he can get a piece, you never know. We never know because he, like I said, if he play like he played in the All-Star game, and he hitting the 3. It's a problem.
Yeah,
it's a problem for the whole NBA. So it'll be a toss-up to see. As of right now, how the standings look, I feel like they don't be the same when it comes to the end of the season. Like I said, you might see Utah drop down, and like you said, you might see Philly drop down. But as in like going playoff wise, top 8 seeds and stuff like that, maybe Golden State. But like I said, even if they do, that means Steph tire himself out unless they make a trade before this deadline. And then on the East, you know, it's tricky. It's tricky. Because you got Washington, who's not even in the. I don't even think in the top 10 right now. But if they keep playing like they was playing before All-Star break, they'll be 8th, 7th seed easily, maybe even higher than that. So that's a team I can see bouncing up from the play to go to the playoffs in the East. But other than that, I feel like the East is going to kind of stay where it's at, level-headed to the end of the season. What about you?
For the lower half of the standings, like you said, I'm gonna double back on what you said with Golden State and Steph. I feel like if they get another piece or two, I feel like they could for sure make a push for a higher seed in the playoffs. Maybe like 6th, you feel me, 5th, maybe. You know, I feel like they can climb the board a little bit. You know, I don't want to sound biased to them, but you know, if my Kings make a move, you know, there's talks of moves being made. You know, I think maybe we can grab that play-in game. You feel me?
Stop.
Maybe get the play-in.
Y'all not going to the playoffs.
You'll probably get the play-in game. You know,
we go through this every year. Bro.
One team,
y'all not going.
One team I'm interested to see if they make any moves to see if it improves their roster is Charlotte. I want to see Charlotte make a move to kind of make them a little bit better because they're balling this season. Like LaMelo Ball, LaMelo Ball been hooping this season. So I would like to see them make a move, just make a little push for a higher seed in the playoffs. I think that would be kind of dope to see. But I'm just I want to see the bottom teams improve on their rosters. There's a lot of trade talks that's going on with the bottom tier teams. So I'm just waiting to see what that turns out to.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Trade talks, we might as well get into it. It's a lot of them that's looking, I think, pretty interesting. I seen one that could make a difference, Oladipo to Golden State.
Yeah.
What'd you think about that?
I think it's a dope trade. Oladipo, it'll be for sure a second best of player than what they got right now. Like overall, you feel me? He can score. He plays defense. You feel me? He can make a little bit. He's athletic, super athletic too. So I think it will be a big help, and it'll help Steph a lot. Because, like you said, if they got to ride Steph's back the entire season, I'm sure he's gonna break down sometime in playoffs. You know how Steph get. It's one little tweak of the ankle or anything.
It's done.
Trip up. It's over.
It's done. It's over with. I mean, I ask you this now: what would you take? Because it's another trade looking at Golden State way. You got Oladipo, and then they're talking about Karl Anthony Towns, but you got to trade Wiseman, Oubre. I think some draft picks, and I think another player. But would you take that trade?
Hell yeah.
Or would you go with Oladipo?
I'm taking the cat trade. I'm taking the cat trade because Cat's a threat. So it's like, and then you still got Clay coming back the next season. Like it's gonna be ridiculous, bro. It's gonna be ridiculous. Like Cat that for sure would make them a contender. You feel me? In the West, it'll make them a contender for sure. But yeah, I'm taking the Cat trade over the Oladipo trade for sure. Who you taking?
I'll agree with you. The Cat that 1-2 punch will be way more ridiculous.
Yeah,
they got a threat inside. You feel me? Steph ain't really never had a threat inside
ever.
So ever. So this will really let him see what he can do with the
And he can stretch the floor. He can.
If you really look at it, maybe accept So yeah, Kevin Love, but like all the point guards usually got and had a threat inside where they can, do something,
Yeah.
So, let you get Steph get one, let him do what he do, because Kyrie had Kevin Love, you had Dame, LaMarcus Aldridge,
Yeah.
Chris Paul, Blake, David West, uh, who else you got? Westbrook. He might be another. Yeah, Steven
Yeah, because
Adams.
Steven Adams, he ain't elite.
Yeah,
He ain't elite
yeah,
on the
so,
offensive end.
but yeah. So it'll be cool to see. Another trade I've been seeing, name I've been seeing going around is Vujovic from
Okay, yeah.
with the Magic. He said he cool where he at, but I've been seeing his name in a lot of trades. So what do you think he'll fit at?
I seen they were talking about sending him to Boston. I seen the Boston trade rumors. I think Boston will be a good fit for sure. Only
Anywhere
because
is better than Miami. I mean, Orlando.
Orlando. Yeah, but they could it'll for sure be an upgrade. Because they don't really have a go-to big on the inside. You feel me? All their scoring's coming from Tatum and Jalen and the rest of the squad. So to have that threat, I feel like that would be dope. Shit, really anywhere, like you said, anywhere but Orlando, he'll help any squad. He can help any team. Honestly, it don't matter where he go. Anywhere he go, he for sure adding to the team.
Yeah, Miami. He was talking to Miami. I don't know who you trade for, because I know you're not giving up Bam.
Yeah, they're gonna have to give up. They probably gonna have to package up Robinson and Nunn, package them up in some picks or something. Some of the younger guys.
Give Euro before I give up Robinson.
Give Euro up? You don't think Euro's?
I know I'll give Euro before I give up Nunn. For sure. For sure. Yeah, for sure. Let's talk about what trades the big teams can do to, like you said, the Nets. If Blake is Blake, Nets probably the best team in the NBA. Right now, they rank number one power ranking wise. They kill it right now. What you think?
Favorites to win the chip.
Yeah, so we ain't gotta talk about that. But what you think they can do to get them above the Nets? Like what you think Philly can do to put them over the Nets?
Philly needs Philly pretty much is they pretty much set. I would say maybe another 3-and-D type player. You know what I'm saying?
I got somebody for
a
you.
Good scorer. You know what I mean?
I got somebody for you.
Let me hear. Who you got?
Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry.
It's been talks that Kyle been telling people he gonna get traded for the last month now.
Yeah.
So why not send him to Philly?
The more recent one I just seen was the Clippers.
Lowry to Clippers?
Lowry to the Clippers.
Well, that's another team
that'll be straps. That'll be straps.
But imagine Lowry to the
Lowry to Philly be straps too.
Yeah.
I like them both. I like both fits for him. He'll work either one. He'll work either one. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
he doesn't need the ball. He's not a ball dominant point guard like some of our top offensive point guards. He's more of a 3-and-D. He can score. He can when he needs to, but he's more of a 3-and-D type guard. So he fits anywhere. He fits on damn near any team.
What about, let's say we got Philly big. About Milwaukee? You think Milwaukee can make any trade to really boost that team, or that team is just going to ride it out with who they got?
I feel like they need another I like Middleton as a scorer overall, but I feel like they need another fluid scorer, like a big scorer. Like if they would have had Bogdanovich, I feel like somebody like that, a healthy one, it probably could have worked out for him. A Gallinari, somebody like that, it would help. You know what I'm saying? Like an actual score, somebody could put up at least 15, another 15 to a dub, or like occasionally on any given night could, probably hit 30 or something. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like that.
Okay. What about the Lakes? It's a lot of talks for them to. Honestly, I think it's a lot of talks about Drummond. They say they want Drummond. There's a lot of talks saying they want Drummond over Cousins. That's why they ain't signed Cousins yet. They wait for the Drummond buyout. There's a lot of talks to get Drummond. I don't think Drummond boosts us over the Nets for sure. Because if we can get Drummond out of buyout and we ain't got to get... Imagine him and Trez on the court together.
Yeah.
Hey, we didn't fuck around and get every rebound.
Yeah.
Every single... It's going to be... It's going... And he got good defense.
I'm anxious to see how it turned, what move they make. Like you said, Drummond that's a huge upgrade. There's also been talks about Whiteside. You're making a trade for Whiteside. If y'all get Whiteside, if y'all got Whiteside and Cousins, that would be crazy. Whiteside and Drummond, it don't even matter. But Drummond puts you over the top. Whiteside puts you damn near over the top. You find out a way to get Boogie, man. You got to, just for the fuck of it, get Boogie. Let a song go or something. Get Boogie.
I'm gonna throw this one out for you, right? We're gonna trade Taylor Horner Tucker, right?
Mm-hmm.
Two first rounders.
Okay.
I'm about to tell you, 2 first rounders.
Okay.
KCP, Kyle Kuzma, and Caruso. We're gonna ship him to Dallas. They're gonna give us Porzingis. And it's over with.
2 first rounders.
Big 3.
That's a lot. 2 first rounders, Kuzma, Caruso.
We playing for right now. It ain't gonna be a lot to us. What the first rounders gonna get us? When we go into the finals.
True.
It ain't like it's not a bunch of Isaiah Thomases coming out you feel me? Out of there. So let's just be honest. So
giving up Kuz, Caruso, KCP.
Yeah, man. Give us a healthy Porzingis.
Ed Horton Tucker.
A healthy Porzingis gets you what? A night. Answer that question.
He gets you a dub to a dub 5.
A healthy one?
A healthy one. He gets you
a healthy one getting you 25 to 30. 25 to 30. A healthy Porzingis.
He's been healthy.
Well, I'm just saying a healthy Porzingis give me 25 to 30.
Yeah.
With at least he getting you a double for sure.
Yeah.
I'm just saying he can do what Marc Gasol's doing right now. We don't need him for the lockup defenses. We got AD.
Yeah.
So, as long as we can keep Trez, I give up Kuz.
Okay. So give
up Kuz.
You sold on keeping Trez regardless. You ain't giving him up for nobody, or if you gotta give him up, you wouldn't have let him go.
It gotta be the right piece. Because, like I said, we still gonna need rebounding and defense. So, because like I said, sometimes you're gonna put AD on a perimeter player. Yeah. It's not gonna always be somebody that's inside. Yeah. So and like I said, as long as we keep Schroeder and Trez, we solid. Keep Schroeder and Trez. We don't, you think Phoenix, because they in second place? You think they make any moves to try to boost? I can't really think of nobody that's going to
me either. I can't.
That's the crazy thing. So and it's like they don't got enough to, unless Devin Booker go into like the bubble mode every single game in a series. They get to Western Conference Finals, but they lose to the Lakers. But I don't know.
They gotta just add some probably like some vet scoring. You feel me? Like a super role player, maybe. I can't see
Harrison Barnes.
Yeah, like a Harrison Barnes, maybe somebody like that. That's definitely a good name you could use. Yeah. Harrison Barnes.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Harrison Barnes. Yeah, I don't. That's why I don't know if they stay up there afloat either. I don't feel like Utah gonna make any moves.
Maybe they can get one of them. Maybe like a veteran big. They probably need a veteran big out there too to play with Aiden, like a somebody at the 4. Like I don't know, maybe like an Al Horford or you know what I'm saying. They'll probably make some move like that, like one of them type vets.
No, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see. Because Drummond get this buyout, it's gonna be interesting. Because a lot of people saying Lakers or Nets. They go to the Nets.
Yeah, you go to the Nets. We can go to pack it up.
I'm telling you now. Look, hey, he goes to the Nets. I'm telling you right now. He goes to the Nets.
Lakers gotta go get like DeRozan or they gotta go get some heat. Like they have to go get some heat, bro.
Hey, he goes to the Nets. I'm saying it now. He goes to the Nets and Bron beat them. There's no more talking about greatest player ever. Them niggas trying to assemble. At this point, them niggas are trying to assemble the Avengers to beat this nigga.
Look, I get you. Like, forget being a Laker fan. Like, just basketball. Just pure common sense of basketball. If he went against that team with Drummond, Blake, and then he like, are you expecting Bron to win still, or are you like they about to beat the shit out of him?
Everybody healthy? We got everybody healthy.
Everybody healthy.
Team we got right now.
Right now, today. But they got Drummond and Blake and DJ. Huh?
We still can beat them.
Okay.
We still can beat them.
Okay.
Because we talking about. Hold on now. We talking about Bron. We talking now. We ain't talking about no regular nigga. We talking about Bron.
Yeah.
And you talking about you give me a healthy Bron, healthy. You seen what we did to the last niggas.
Yeah.
You seen what we did to them. So I understand you got KD. It's not like Drummond is offensively a god or anything.
Yeah.
Blake, like I said, we got to see. You want to talk about nigga not being healthy? That nigga.
Everybody's healthy. Everybody's healthy.
But we got to see what he do. We got to see what he do.
Okay.
We got to see what he do. I gotta see. But Kyrie. Let me finish. Kyrie, KD, Harden.
Oh my
KD gonna go off. Harden, he iffy. He been iffy always in the playoffs. He do some iffy shit. And Kyrie, he that guy. But y'all you forget. Kyrie disrespected Bron. Bron feels some type of way. We got AD. We got Schroeder. Kuz might show out.
I was gonna say, if it was my Kings in there, I would have said the same shit. Okay.
But it's not the same though. You can't do that. You can't compare that.
Bro, you right. I get it. You right for your team. You right for your team. I get it, but it's over.
Answer this question for me. If a nigga would have told you Dirk was gonna win the championship the year he won it, would you say the nigga was crazy?
Nope.
You said what?
I said nope.
So you expected Dirk to win the championship when the playoffs started?
Yeah.
Okay.
We already told me.
All right. This might be our last episode right here. What the fuck is this nigga talking about? Man, come on, man. I'm being honest. Like, I got the greatest player ever. Do I not?
True.
Okay, then. That's all I gotta say. We're gonna end it there. We're gonna end it right there. You know? Yeah, because this nigga. All right. MVP talk. And I guess you could kind of agree that Joel Embiid took the first half of the season's MVP. Yeah. Second half, it stay that way because Bron start turning it up. He turn it up at any second. KD probably gonna come back from injury. Harden was coming up on MVP.
Yeah.
Still, like I said, still got Steph, Dame.
Yeah.
So what you think?
I feel like Well, it's going to be kind of based off some of the moves that are coming up for the trade deadline. Of course, I think teams are looking to get better. So with that said, I feel like it's going to boost Bron up a little bit in the rankings. I think he's going to turn it up second half. I think they'll make some moves to be better than that last little 15 game spread that they had the last 15 games of the first half of the season. So their team's going to improve. So it's going to improve Bron's chances of getting his MVP again. His numbers going to go up. They're going to be back to winning once AD get back from being hurt. So I see Bron getting MVP this year, honestly.
Yeah, okay.
I see it changing to Bron.
Honestly, I think it might come out of Brooklyn. Either Harden or if KD come back and just go on a tear like he was before he got injured or and the COVID shit and all that. Both of them dudes, if they doing that together on the court, is gonna have to get respected. Like honestly, Harden gonna have a damn near triple double, almost averaging 30. It's gonna be, and like you said, Bron gonna turn up. He gonna turn up, and they gonna probably be first in the West. Yeah. But if the Sixers stay top in the East, then Joel might keep that number one spot as MVP. As MVP. Yeah. So it's a nice night. The Lakers play tonight. Pacers.
Yeah, and I totally agree. Double back on what you're saying with in the East. I feel like once KD come back, I feel like they probably go above Philly. Like I said, I see Philly probably finishing top 2, top 3. But I feel like if Philly falls to 2 or 3 and Bron's, first, I feel like it's probably gonna look more like Bron versus Harden than it would Embiid and more in the conversation, So I feel like whoever finished, like you said, whoever finished top of the division.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun to see.
Yeah.
And then before we get out of here, we got to do a top 5.
Yeah.
Scrolling down Twitter today, I said, I couldn't think of a top 5. Then seen some, I said, oh, this got to be it. So top 5 posterizers. I'm gonna start off with 8 years ago today. RIP to Brandon Knight.
Mm-hmm.
CP3 lobbed to DeAndre Jordan. Bro, that was when Lob City was at its finest. Them niggas was dunking on everybody. But Brandon Knight on that one, I don't even know why he was right there. He should have. I don't even know what he jumped for. It was no reason to jump, but the reaction of everybody from the kids to DeAndre Jordan's face, like that was one of the biggest memes. Yeah. Like that whole dunk was just disgusting. Rest in peace to the late great Kobe Bean when he dunked on Dwight Howard his rookie year.
Oh yeah. Then
they interviewed him.
That was number 8.
And then they interviewed him. I think like a couple of years later, he said that I baptized him, turned into the defensive player he is.
Yeah,
you feel me? Because that shit was disgusting. Of course, Bron, Jason Terry, Wade go down the court when he was playing for Miami. Wade go down the court. Jason Terry was playing for Boston. Go down the court, through the doors cold, those 4 doors up to LeBron. And Jason Terry just looking up. Bron come down, body.
Yeah. It's a classic one right there.
Bro, what? Some disgusting. There's so many, man. There was so many. Say number 4. Let's say Tatum playoffs on Bron.
Yeah, hey, I ain't gonna lie. That's like as a player that has to be a memorable moment. Like
that's hung up
most memorable moment ever. Like ever.
That'd have been hung up.
You made on Bron, like what?
In the playoffs, something
Come
cold.
on, man.
Not no light bang, like something cold. Like nigga, you try to block this. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then number 5, I go with the best posterizer out of any posterizer you can think of. Vince Carter Team USA off the
Oh, he
steal,
jumped over. Yeah, jumped
over the dude. I think he was like 7'4", 7'3".
Yeah,
Jumped right over him, bro. Nastiest thing you ever gonna see him. Oh, ever.
Okay.
If you ain't never seen it, you need to go watch it right now.
Yeah.
Stop this, go watch that. Stop it for real, because that shit was disgusting.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay. I like those. Those is all dope.
I was coming with heat. I was gonna come with heat.
Okay. I'm gonna see.
Every week.
Let me see if I can imagine.
Honestly, every week my top five is better than yours. I didn't want to tell you that, but it's better than yours every week. Every week. But go.
Let me see if I can imagine. This is off the top. I'm gonna start off number one. Number one, I'm gonna go D Rose. The 2-hand bang on Dragic. Fast break. 2-hand bang on Dragic. Come on, and he got fouled. Come on. That's heat off rip. That's just a little bit of heat off rip. Okay.
Okay. That's light.
Right.
That's a light.
Number 4. I'm gonna go with Blake Griffin on Kendrick Perkins.
Nah, why you gotta do KP like that?
Kendrick tried to grab him. You watch that?
Don't do it.
Watch that video, bro. Kendrick tried to grab Blake in midair. Blake just like it looks so crazy. Like slow motion look crazy too, but when you watch it like regular play, bro, it look crazy. So keep that dunk whenever you get a chance. All right. Number 3, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna keep it Blake. I'm gonna go Blake on Mozgov. This is one of his first posters. And he had like 3 posters the same night. So you could just add all of those in that one spot. He had the one where he damn near nuts in Mozgov's face, threw it in. He had the transition catch, spin, bang, play. He had like 3 or 4 contact dunks in that game in itself. So I'll go there with number 3. Number two, I'm gonna go Kobe against Brooklyn. He banged on Gerald Wallace and Lopez. Dunked on both of them. He split them, went right down the middle, banged on both. So I'm gonna go with that one, number 2. And number one. My number 1. It's a lot going through my mind. It's okay if you agree. No, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna go different. I do agree with you. There ain't really much matching that one, but
that's that big.
Have to go with something impressive. I'm just go with an impressive one. I'm gonna go with Bron jumping over Lucas against the Bulls on John Lucas III when he threw the lob and he jumped over his head.
Okay.
Honorable mention Giannis when Giannis jumped over Hardaway.
Oh my God!
Either one. Those is honorable mentions.
I was gonna say honorable mention. Damn. It was a Blake one too. Blake on Powell.
Oh, bro, I promise you, that was what I forgot. The part, look, bro, I don't know if you ever peeped it. It was the one where he banged on him, where he kind of elbowed him a little bit, and then he had the one where he caught it off the miss and banged on Powell's back. Okay, yeah. They showed the camera when they showed the camera view of him banging on Powell. They got Bynum in the back, like, oh shit. He's like, damn. Like, if you ever watch that video, bro, watch Bynum. He's like, damn. Powell's like, face Powell's getting banged on, bro.
When he get him off of the tip jam, though, when he did a tip jam on him, but Powell's just like,
hey, got up mad at the ref, though. Like, man, what the fuck?
Hey, you gotta be hot too, though. They can dunk on you like that. You like,
bro, that's like the second time he just banged on my back. Nigga elbowed him. Hey, like, he got hot.
Yeah, man. So, tell us your top 5 posterizers in the comments. This has been another episode of Somethin Light, best basketball, NBA basketball podcast out. It's your boy Roger.
And I'm Kev, man.
Subscribe, like, share.
Make sure y'all smash that like button, man. Subscribe. Yeah. Make sure y'all subscribe.
Tell your mama,
for us, man.
Tell your daddy, tell your uncle, co-workers, boss, church people. Somethin Light, baby.
I'm not Kanye West, but still you cannot tell me nothing at all, nigga. I'm tryna ball, nigga, sooner than later. I'm about to blow the fuck up and say goodbye to you haters. A matter of fact, you know what? Don't want you hitting my phone, cause my fam and my bros the only people I know. These little things that I own reminds me that I'm blessed. I send a prayer to God and then I handle the rest. I go against all the odds because I know I'm the best. These niggas ask why I'm high, I simply tell them I'm stressed, nigga. Ask why I'm high, I get high to slow my days down. Ask why I'm high.